All right, what's going on, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and do a video on VSTs. Basically, what VSTs are just like plugins for your Fruity Loop Studio, and so I'm gonna go ahead and try to touch base on how to download them and basically how to put it inside your DOS system so you can use it. So let's just go ahead and jump right in here. So right here, I'm on Vital's website. So I'm gonna get Vital. Get the basic version and the link will be in the description. So if you want to go ahead and download the same thing, just go ahead and put that in there. And then let me go ahead and enter in my information so you guys don't see it. All right. All right, so now I entered in my information. So we're gonna go ahead and see what they got. So looking for more. So these are all the products they have. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick something like, let's say, because I'm running on Windows, so whatever OS you're using, this is what you would go for. So these are all early accesses. I'm gonna go just for the basic personally because early access tends to have some bugs inside of the code. I'm not trying to deal with that for this video, so I'm just gonna go for the Windows EXE. It's gonna pull up the installer. After the installer comes in, we're just gonna go ahead and view that in there. And as you can see, we got it. So I'm gonna double click it. I'm gonna hit no so you can see, but I'm gonna hit this. So double click it so I can start running it. And it's gonna ask you basically if you want to sell your soul, give your first unborn child away. No, I'm just kidding. It's just gonna be asking you simple stuff like basic licensing agreements. So I went ahead and hit next. Now this is where you can choose where you want to store it at, but right here is fine by me in program files. I tend to just leave it wherever it wants to get downloaded at. Usually that's the safest bet because when you put it inside of different files for your FL Studio, you can tend to get lost in the sauce of like saving it someplace and then you can't have it or you can't find it, or you've put it inside of a place and then you move something else inside of the DAW system and then now you have to reattach it to the DAW system. So I'm just going to leave it right here for the program files and I'm just going to hit next. And then I'm just going to add all three of these with it. And this is where it wants to go ahead and put itself. So program files, Steinberg VST plugin. I don't care. I'm going to let you go. Install. It's going to go ahead and install it. And I'm going to hit finish. So from here, we can exit out of everything. We got everything in here. So now I'm on a blank screen. And on the blank screen, I'm just going to go ahead and open up FL Studio. Get that going. You know what I'm saying? We'll open up an empty project just to make it easier for us to find it, and we're not doing anything crazy today. So from here I'm going to go to options, and there's going to be an options for plugin. Wait, hold on. So right here, not options, sorry, it's going to be on add, and on add we're going to go ahead to, let's see, is it manage plugins? Where's manage plugins? I always do this. Oh, it is options. So from the blank screen, we're going to go to options, manage plugins. And these are all the plugins I got. So what's best practice to do is, so we know it's inside of program files, right? So we can just go over here, go to our desktop, or wait, we want to tell it where to find it at. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going options, manage plugins, find installed plugins. This is going to go ahead and click it. Give it some time. That's the one we downloaded, was Vital, so it got in there. And these are going to be all of them. So now I can just hit find at the very bottom right, Vital. and it should pop up. And I'm just going to star it so I know where it's at. Now, also, sometimes when you're looking for the plugin after you download it, you kind of need to tell it where to look at. So these are all the search paths that I have added to it. And if you need to add a search path, all you need to do is right here is hit the folder button. And then you can just go to, like, you know, I want to search this whole PC, select folder. Okay, hold on. This is tweaking out on me. We can go hip hop. No, wait, where is it at? Desktop. This program files, select folder. Well, it's tweaking out on me. Sometimes it'll do that, but usually in the same pathway, it'll find it. So the VST add plugin search path right there. Sorry, so this is the folder for FL Studio folder. We're looking for a search path, so we add the search path. There's this little button right here. We'll just click that, and then you can add whatever path you want. So I already have that path down, but just to give you an example of the path, this PC, Windows C, let's go to the program file, select folder. System preferences are not valid search paths because I already have it in there. So the program files is already in there. So it's bugging out on me because I already have it in there. They're like, dude, what do you want? So from there, I have it in there. Now I can exit out. It's part of my VST. Sometimes you have to restart, but let's see if it's in there. We go ahead and add instrument, or replace, sorry. We're going to replace it with Vital. And there we have it. We have our VST. Now let me go ahead and just log in real quick. So after I logged in, it's asking me to install some stuff, so I just installed it just to have it in there. And now we have it in there. And then Vital has a couple of presets in here that we can mess around with. Oh, that's trippy. And we can tell you too down here what button you're hitting. And so inside of Vital, there's a lot of different key components, but for me, I don't know too much about everything. I do know a little bit of what I'm doing in some of this stuff, but all this stuff, I'm too scared to touch it. So, I mean, to be honest with you, you can just use the presets they have and then try tweaking with it how you want it. So, like I said, they got some pretty cool sounds in here. This is my first time using Vital. I'm kind of happy with it. Oh, some very nice lo-fi. But hopefully that can help you with installing VSTs inside of your system. Huge shout out to Vital for this video. They're not supporting me or nothing like that. I just went ahead and looked up, you know, hey, where can I get a good VST to go ahead and show everybody how to download VSTs? And that's what came up. But already I can tell that I'm going to be using this a lot for music in the future. So hopefully that helped anybody out. Hopefully you enjoyed that video and that was informative for you. If I missed anything, you need any help, go ahead and let me know. Also, as well, I would very like it if you guys could, you know, hit the like button, give me a thumbs up if it helped you out. Leave a comment, even subscribe. I mean, it's free. It'll help your brother out. And I very much appreciate that. Again, you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you for watching and enjoy your beat making.